Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. And in the last video we have did the introduction of the valence orbital theory, and we seen we have got two type of bond, sigma and pi bond. Now before starting all this, I would like to include a point that will help you a lot. That is uh, the first bond formed in any molecule. This is just an extra point, and you will understand this very easily when you will. I'm just telling you this in advance so that you have got a concept. This will be happening, you will get an overview. So first bond would be sigma always. A second and third bond formed can be pi. Do remember this, quite important concept. uh, this is very important, very important. First bond would be always sigma, with whatever case it is in the covalent bond, and the second and third is pi. So moving forward deep into the topic, and sigma bond, I will make it quite simple. Sigma bond is basically, this is kind of overlapping, right? We are talking about overlapping, the bonds are formed by overlapping. So this is simply the axial overlapping. Axial axial overlapping. I'm writing O. Axial. What does axial overlapping mean? Like we have known about like this. This is y-axis. This is y-axis. This is x-axis, right? So these both are axes, and uh, the bonds which are axial. So these both are axes on the same axis. This is x and this is x. So the bond formed between these both is the sigma. Like this is would be a sigma. This and this. Now let me make it clear. This is not a sigma bond, because this is x and this is y, and this is xx. This is axial. I'm just making it simple for you. Like this and this and this and this. These are two things. Here we have got two axes, y-axis and x-axis. Here we have got both same axis, x-axis and x-axis. Now what does axial means? Axial means both on the same plane, on same axis. So this is done, and here sigma bond will be formed. Here sigma bond will take place. Here we have got y and x, not possible. Here would be no sigma bond, no sigma bond. This is a simple concept. Now let us get into the examples to make you guys more clear about it. uh, First of all, let me tell you a thing, that okay, so this is further of three types: uh, ss ss overlapping, sp overlapping, and pp overlapping. These are the three cases which can take place. pp overlapping. Now these are all sigma bond conditions. Like sigma bond can be formed between s and s orbital of both atomic orbitals, s and p, and p and p. In s and s, it's quite simple. I do hope that you're getting the concepts. Uh, by this example you will more clear. Like s and s, the electrons would be in s orbit of both the atomic orbitals. The example is hydrogen. We have got one electron in s, so hydrogen and hydrogen will combine. We are known about that. The s shape is spherical, so this plus this will form this thing. And what will happen is one is this, and here a bond will be formed. These are showing direction which both are having opposite direction. This is axial overlapping. Both have got the same direction. They just overlap each other, and bond is formed. This is H. This is H. This is H2, right? H2. I do hope that you are getting the concept. What I do mean to say, if you talk about S and P, so hmm, we can take an example of fluorine. For suppose um, in fluorine, what happens is that we are known that do remember that this S and P is like dumbbell shaped. So for suppose this is hydrogen spherical, S hydrogen in S orbit, and this is fluorine fluorine P orbit. What will happen over here is, uh, can you just give me answer like this can take place or not? This cannot take place. This will not take place like this, because this is not axial, like both are having got opposite directions and they are unable to overlap. Now what will happen, even though you can do, but it will be quite complex, don't understand it like this. I'm going through a simple method. This is H, right? The same thing. Now what if we do the same shape like this? Same shape. This is fluorine, and here we have got uh, you know here we got the positive end, here we got negative end. Fluorine, not positive, negative, not there the directions, like here to here and from here. Now what do you think, is this axial can take place? Yes, it can. Like from here, uh, in this case it would not take place, because how would I do this? How would I do this? How would I do? Like, or in this case I can do, let us look into it. Like this is a thing, so this would form like this. Is it axial or not? Yes, it is, uh, because there is a axial, linear axial overlap. HF is formed. HF is formed. This is how the S and P works. We are doing practices, and in upcoming theories, they are also relatable, and you need to be go for the theory as well and look into different sort of examples as much as possible to make your concepts more clear. I'm just giving you the base. Now we got P and P. What will happen in P and P? What do you think? P and P, like, is it possible? If this and this is possible, then why not this and this? Is it possible? Just tell me. I'm giving you some sort of time. Do think and tell me, is this possible? And what about this one? Is this possible? Is this possible? Do remember the point, axial overlap. Now if we do see here, this can take place while this cannot. Like, how can I do this? I have seen like this would not happen. This will not happen. If I do this, here would be bigger thing formed, something bigger. um, okay, so what if I do this both sides? This, if I'm showing like this, uh, this is a thing, uh, this is a thing, right? And here if I do this, like, this is possible, right? This is possible. And I've got another question for you. Like, can you say like this is possible? This plus this, this plus this. Sorry. Okay, so here we've got this plus this. Is this possible? Yes, it is, because it is axial. Bigger thing would form, the size would get increased. Do look into these things. Play the video again if you are unable to look into these quite basic concepts. this is axial overlap. Now in the next video we're looking into pi and how that works. I do hope that you learned something. If you did, to like the video. Meet you guys in the next video. Till that, goodbye.